As you plan your activities in the coming days, here is the local forecast for your region. Our new and improved video gallery showing you the latest weather news, viewer videos, and more. Only on theweathernetwork.com.
This spring, let's discover the power of one. Let's get one battery that powers over 50 tools. One system that delivers the ultimate in versatility and value. And let's go to the one and only place it's sold. The Ryobi One Plus system, the power of one. Get a Ryobi One Plus hybrid trimmer, only $99. The Home Depot, more saving, more doing.
In 2014, Ontario stopped using coal to make electricity. It was North America's largest action to combat climate change. And the power we now generate is 99.7% free of smog and greenhouse gas emissions, creating cleaner air and a better environment. Because at OPG, we know the future is our most powerful resource.
New Nasacort Allergy 24-hour spray is finally available without a prescription. It targets inflammation, relieving your worst nasal allergy symptoms for 24 hours. Plus, it's doctor recommended. Pump up your allergy relief with new Nasacort Allergy 24-hour.
Anyone can buy a car like a pro with Auto Trader. You just pick the make and model, select the car you want, and contact the seller. Scott's in the slot! Just visit Auto Trader, okay?
Start your day with us.
Join Chris and I weekday mornings and find out how weather will impact your day. The Weather Wake Up on the Weather Network, brought to you by McCafe.
This is Sean Lights Out Merriman, and you're watching the Weather Network.
I'm Cheryl Plouffe from the Weather Network. Forecast conditions this afternoon. St. John's dealing with blizzard-like weather today. Yes, upwards of 20, maybe even 30 centimeters of snow in Newfoundland. So our thoughts are with them. Otherwise, cool temperatures in Halifax at 9, Toronto 14 near seasonal, and nice warmth. Hot temperatures in the west. Some areas will exceed 30 in the southern part of BC. What a contrast we've got from one end to the other. Even Saskatoon is sunny today at 20 degrees. Right now on the Weather Network, let's get you over to Angry Planet.
The most powerful force on Earth is gravity. For centuries, man has endeavored to break free of the very thing that keeps us grounded. I'm off to see how many ways I can defy my own attraction to this planet.
Ready for blast off.
Mankind has been exploring space for over 50 years. But after a half-century of manned missions, less than 500 humans have ever left Earth's gravity to earn the title astronaut. Of those, only 24 have left Earth's orbit, with just 12 of those setting foot on the moon.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Space travel, no matter how adventurous you are, has always been for an elite few. But a new era of commercial space travel is dawning. My friend and fellow adventurer, Nick Halleck, is hoping to buy a seat on an upcoming Russian mission to the International Space Station. He's currently training for a launch date. The brainchild of billionaire Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic is currently preparing to take private citizens on future suborbital space flights. The odds of me ever becoming an astronaut are very slim, but I want to get an idea of what it might be like to blast into space and some of the training that's involved. One of the most intense physical challenges astronauts face during a mission is their on-again, off-again relationship with gravity. During a rocket launch, crew members are subjected to tremendous G-forces, and then, minutes later, become seemingly weightless in the microgravity found miles above the Earth. To help astronauts cope with these forces, special training is required, using some pretty extreme machines. If you want to go into space or fly fighter jets, you have to spend some time in one of these. You can simulate all the G-forces that you would typically expect to feel during a real space flight.
Today, your training is to increase your G tolerance so you can get through tomorrow's actual flights. That's what our training program is about. And in 2 days, I've got to get you up to 6 Gs. You're going to be holding 6 Gs in this for about 20 seconds. Okay? When I'm saying this is serious training, I wasn't kidding. All right? This is real. This is what you're trained to do. You're going for a space launch, this is what you're going to feel. Let's go upstairs. This is our control room. This is where we control our STS-400. There's a phenomenon called G-lock, or G-induced loss of consciousness. We'll train you how to prevent that. So you're going to start off at 50,000 feet, drop from the mothership, launch, go into suborbital, weightless for a little bit, go through entry, come back to 50,000 feet, and the flight.
And what's the simulated highest altitude that we'll be at?
The simulated high altitude you'll get to is over 360,000 feet.
But before I get in the simulator, I have a lot to learn.
All right, what we're going to do next is we're going to start the acceleration training class.
A deadly phenomenon fighter pilots must face is G-lock, a blackout that occurs when blood is forced from the brain during high Gs. Not something you want to do when you're flying an aircraft at Mach 2.
Hey, say it with me. You feel that? At the end that your throat is closed?
But I'm learning a special breathing technique that pushes blood back into my head and will keep me conscious during my 6G+ runs today.
The anti-G strain maneuver is your best tool to use against G-lock. Any questions? Let's go fly.
All right, this simulation is going to be 6 Gs right in the chest, and this simulates a rocket launch faster than a top fuel dragster, faster than any sports car you can imagine. Feels like I'm strapped into an electric chair. Now it's time to see just how many Gs my body can handle.
Ready for blast off.
But the question is, do I have the right stuff?
Okay, here we go. We're ready to fire this thing up. We're putting power to the drive systems. You're going to hear some noises, some vibration, rumbling. You're going to feel the gun go twitch. Is at self levels, that's all normal. Okay, you're at our idle speed of 1.4 G. You're all set to go. George, you ready?
I am ready.
George is set. Glenn's set. Jose's set. Here we go.
Here we go.
Release from White Knight 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming up after the break, the G-forces are incredible in the centrifuge. And then it's time for the real thing. Oh boy.
Go to theweathernetwork.com for an in-depth analysis on the science behind the forecast. Find exclusive articles straight from the meteorologists.